If you're easily scared and don't laugh at poo, you better turn off, this show ain't for you. Still watching? Then let's test your brains with Horrible History's Gory Games. Horrible History's Gory Games.
Hello and welcome to Gory Games with me, Dave Lamb, and my assistant, Rattus.
Who would like to apologise to the people at 32 Walmsley Avenue who accidentally locked me in their larder last night. Let's just say that some of the raisins on the larder floor aren't raisins.
This is the show where you get to test your knowledge of horrible histories with quirky quiz questions and gory games. So let's meet our horrible historians.
How's it going? I'm Lloyd.
Hermione.
I'm Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Dave.
What?
Dave.
What?
For our warm-up today, I thought we could play a little Roman game I like to call What Happens Next. Now, if Roman priests wanted to know what happens next, they turn to haruspicy, an ancient religious practice in which they predict the future by inspecting animal entrails. So, 3 plates of chicken guts, all you 3 have to do...
No. No one is reading the future in chicken entrails. Not on my show.
If no one's going to read them, can I eat them?
I predict they will taste disgusting. Right, Lloyd, Hermione and Sam, you're playing to win year spheres. Each year sphere contains a historical date, and at the end of the show, your dates will be added up, with AD dates being added to your total and BC dates being subtracted from it. So, for example, if these were your year spheres, your total would be, Rattus? Any point asking you?
Well, actually, I found this book on basic mathematics.
All right, so the answer is...
No idea, I haven't read it yet.
735.
And at the end of the show, the person with the highest year score will win a fantastic historical prize. Something I picked out myself from the time sewer.
I shudder to think. Right, let's get cracking, and to find out who this round's about, it's over to the gory grid.
It's the gorgeous Georgians.
So, your 4 Georgian topics are inventions, crime, fashion and sport. So, Lloyd, it's your turn to pick first in this round.
Crime.
Crime it is.
Thief-taker General Jonathan Wild was in charge of stopping crime in Georgian London. But what was odd about this? A, he was the biggest criminal in London. B, he was actually dead. Or C, he was only 2 years old.
OK, well, Hermione and Sam agreeing on A, Lloyd going for B. Let's hear what the answer is.
The answer is A. He was the biggest criminal in London. He would organise a robbery, then charge people money to get their stolen goods back.
You couldn't make it up. Well, you could, but it wouldn't be as interesting. Hermione, your turn to pick a topic.
Fashion.
Fashion.
Here we go. Good luck. We posh Georgian women used to shave off our eyebrows and make false ones from what? A, rat skin, B, mouse skin, or C, hamster skin?
Lloyd's gone for A. Hermione and Sam have agreed again on B. Let's hear what the answer is.
I can tell you, the answer is B, mouse skin.
Lloyd, you are a sick and twisted individual, I must say. Rat skin indeed.
So, 2 points each for Hermione and Sam. Still plenty of time to catch up, Lloyd. Nothing to worry about. Sam, it's your turn to pick a topic.
I'm going to pick inventions.
Inventions.
Georgian John Joseph Merlin injured himself with his own invention. But what was it? A, a cannonball, B, a cardboard submarine, or C, roller skates?
The boys agreeing on C. Hermione out on her own with B.
The answer is C, roller skates. They had no brakes, and he smashed into a mirror showing them off at a posh party.
On the bright side, he would have won 250 quid from You've Been Framed. I'm just being silly.
You've been
Right, 1 question left in this round. Sam, if you were to get this one right, you would win the first year sphere. The question remaining is on sport, and that is a question from Rattus.
Oh, yes, it is. Can see the card. Which popular American sport was first played in Georgian England? Was it A, basketball, B, baseball, or C, American football?
Hermione and Lloyd agreeing with B. Sam going with A. What's the answer, Rattus?
B, baseball. It was first played in Surrey in the 1700s.
Very, very interesting, Rattus. Well, that is the end of the round. An excellent comeback from you, Lloyd, but unfortunately you didn't quite get enough. Hermione and Sam, you are going into the buzzer round. Your history for now, Lloyd. Fingers on buzzers. beginning with the letter B, which violent sport did former slave Bill Richmond become famous for? Hermione.
Boxing.
It is boxing, Hermione. Well done. You've won the first year sphere. Time to choose it from our trolley wally.
Push, 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 push. Oh, Hermione, you're already there. Help yourself to a year sphere. Anyone you like.
Yes, let's hope you haven't picked one with a Stone Age date in it, as that could be worth a few million minus points.
Push, 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 push.
So winning the quiz means that Hermione is automatically through to play the Georgian game. But will she be alone, or will everyone get to play? It's an all-play silly game, so that means get down that time sewer, the lot of you. Go on, Sam, lead off. Down you go, Hermione. No messing. And Lloyd. Whoa! Wigs were very much the fashion in Georgian times. In fact, people were more likely to tease you if you weren't wearing a wig. But most of them were teeming with bugs. It's time to play
Flea Fling.
Loads of fleas and lice will be flinging themselves from a giant Georgian wig. You have to catch as many bugs in your wig as possible. The player who catches the most wins the year sphere. Are you ready? Are you steady? Then let the flea frolics begin. Here we go then with the Georgian flea fling. And look at that! Hermione has scored one already. There is the main wig, which I have to tell you is not actual size. The Georgians were not a race of giants. And she's got another one. But Lloyd's got one too. Well, this is good. Fleas aren't attracted to dirty hair, are they, Rhett?
No, of course they're not. They're attracted to clean, freshly scrubbed hair.
And yet you're riddled with them. Go figure. Meanwhile, the game continues, and Lloyd is well in the lead here. What an excellent burst he's put on, although he's got one obscuring his face. He may have scored his last point, because he surely can't see anything at the moment. He's got 8, but look at that. 2 right across his face. It's a wonder he can see anything at all.
Dave, it really is quite literally raining fleas and lice here, which is vastly preferable to cats and dogs, in my humble opinion.
Look at that, they're all bumping into each other, and it's getting very, very close in there. Sam has come with a good late run here. Just 1 point behind Lloyd now. Just 1 point in it. Hermione's slightly behind despite that excellent start. It really is going to be close, this one. Hermione creeping back into it now. Oh, right back into it now. Oh, this is very tight. Oh, and just on the hooter, she got that crucial final flea, which means that Hermione and Lloyd have tied it.
I've got one in my face.
There's more than one in your face, fella. Welcome back, everyone. Back behind your podiums. Excellent. Well, that was extremely close. Lloyd, how did you find it?
Well, I thought it was going to be quite easy, but it's actually quite hard. They just come flying at you really fast.
I'm pretty sure you couldn't see much towards
Not
the end.
really.
Well, you all did extremely well. And Lloyd and Hermione, you both get a year sphere. So, Lloyd, if you pick yours first for us. Interesting choice. And Hermione, you picked one as well. Nobody knows what's in them. So, could be good, could be bad. We shall find out later on. It's on to round 2. And to find out what's up next, it's over to the Gory grid.
It's the measly Middle Ages.
Here are your all-important Middle Ages topics. El Cid, fashion, Henry II, and Normans. Hermione, it's your turn to pick first this time.
I'll have fashion.
Fashion. That is a prop question.
Prop question, prop question, prop question.
It is a long, pointy shoe. Long, pointy shoes became very fashionable in the Middle Ages, but they got so long that people started to trip over them. So, what did trendy men do about it? Did they A, attach them with chains to their knees, B, wear them on their hands, or C, tie the ends in a knot? OK, Hermione's going with C, the boys going with A. The answer is A. They attach them with chains to their knees, almost as ridiculous as wearing your trousers so low people can see your pants.
But not quite.
No, not quite. Point each for the boys. Sam, your turn to choose a topic.
It's the Normans.
The Normans.
William the Conqueror wasn't the only Norman to have a nickname. Which of these characters is not a genuine Norman? A, Ralph the Timid, B, Alan the Red, or C, Norman the Wisdom?
Ah, they've all gone for C. Are they all right or are they all wrong?
The answer is C, Norman the Wisdom.
Yes, well done. You weren't fooled by that one at all, were you? Lloyd, it's your turn to pick a topic.
I'll go for Henry II.
Henry II.
King Henry II was a very good king, but he had a terrible temper. What did he once do when he was angry? A. Get on the floor and start eating the carpet. B. Punch the Bishop of London in the face. Or C. Declare war on all children.
Boys agreeing on B, Hermione on her own with C.
The answer is A. He went bright red and started chewing the carpet, which was made of straw.
That's a very good source of fibre, if you're a rat.
It is. No one scored there, so the scores are 2 points each to Lloyd and Sam, 1 for Hermione, with 1 question left in this round. On El Cid, it's a question from Rattus Rattus.
Here you go. In 1099, the Spanish fought the Moors from North Africa. The Moors were scared of the Spanish general El Cid. But why was this silly? Was it A, because he was just a baby, B, because he was dead, or C, he didn't believe in violence?
OK, Hermione and Sam going for C, Lloyd going for A.
Well, I'm afraid the answer is B. He was dead. The Spanish strapped his dead body to his horse, making the Moors think that El Cid was a zombie come back from the dead.
So, no points scored there, which means at the end of that round, we have another tie. This time, it's Lloyd and Sam. Hermione, for now, your history. Fingers on buzzers, you two. Beginning with the letter E, what part of King Harold's body was supposedly struck by an arrow at the Battle of Hastings? Sam.
Eye.
I is correct. Sam, you've just won yourself a year sphere. Come and collect it now. So, Sam, as the quiz winner, you are through to play the Middle Ages game. But will it be just you, or will the others play too? Let's find out. It's a single-player, silly game. So, Sam, off down the time sewer with you. Come with me, if you will, and you must, to France in the 1400s, to the court of King Louis XI. Louis had just been given a most remarkable musical instrument. It's time to play the pig piano! The instrument consisted of pigs of different sizes and a keyboard. Play a key and a little spike would prick a piggy and make it squeal. The larger the pig, the deeper the squeal. Your challenge is to listen to and repeat a sequence of piggy squeals. The sequence will get 1 squeal longer each time. Correctly repeat 9 squeals within the time limit to win a year sphere. Get 1 note wrong, however, and your history. Let's get squealing. So here we go then. Sam attempts to play the pig piano. What's your technique here, Rattus? How are you going to approach this?
I think the technique here is to listen very, very carefully and duck if you get it wrong.
Yeah, that is a very wise piece of advice. So 4 to remember this time. Here he goes. 3. Beautifully done. Beautifully done, Sam. Well played indeed. I like the way he pretends to be pressing them while he's hearing it for the first time. That's very nice. Those candles can't be helping the pigs to remain comfortable, I wouldn't have thought. The way they're lighting up just below. Oh, look at that. The little ones just let one go.
The candles are actually there, Dave, to absorb the gassiness from the chuff. So if they were all chuffing at the same time, without the candles, the poor contestant would pass out.
Well, thank goodness then for those candles. I take it all back about the candles. And Sam has there completed a sequence of 6. This is very good. 1, 2, 3, pop, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can he remember? Very confidently done. If anything, he's getting better and better. Here comes the 8. Big pop. Another one. Sam triumphs again despite the best efforts of the tiny pig on the end and his bottom of fear. This is it. If he can remember this sequence of 9, he has won himself a year sphere. Yeah, 3. He's going to get to 9. 5. There we go. It's so close.
Oh, hesitating!
Oh, it's gone wrong. Look out! Oh, that's hit him right on the arm. But he was so close to playing the pig piano all the way to the end. But in the end, he got covered in poo. Welcome back, Sam. What bad luck. You did so well there. I mean, I think it was almost the last squeak, wasn't it, that you missed?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, you came agonisingly close, but no year sphere, I'm afraid. Over to the Gory grid to find out who's up next.
The putrid pirates it be.
And here are your 4 piratey topics. Blackbeard, punishments, pirate jobs, and weapons. Sam, it's your turn to pick a topic first.
I'm going to pick punishments.
Punishments.
What did the pirate punishment of keel hauling involve? A. Being hung upside down from the mast. B. Being dragged across the bottom of the ship. Or C. Having to lift a heavy anchor on your own.
OK, Lloyd's gone for C, Hermione and Sam agreeing on B.
The answer is B. Keel hauling meant the rope was tied to the victim's feet and hands, and he was dragged under the water across the rough barnacle-covered bottom of the ship and up the other side.
Yeah, as punishments go, being grounded suddenly doesn't sound quite so bad, does it? Right, Lloyd, it's your turn to pick a topic.
I'm going to go for Blackbeard.
OK.
'Tis I, Blackbeard the pirate. My flag features a skeleton with a spear about to stab what? A skull, B, a sailor, or C, a bleeding heart?
OK, Lloyd and Hermione with B, Sam on his own with C.
The answer is C. The skeleton is about to stab a bleeding heart.
Yeah, and the skeleton also had an hourglass in his other hand, meaning your time is running out.
Ugh, spooky. Hermione, it's your turn to choose a topic.
Pirate jobs.
Pirate jobs.
Aboard a pirate ship, what was the boatswain's job? A. He was in charge of the sails. B. He was a ship's cook. Or C. He made wooden eyeballs.
OK, everybody has gone for A.
The answer is A. He was in charge of the sails, which was kind of an important job on a sailing ship.
A point for everyone. That means with one question left in this round, Sam is in the lead, Hermione in second place, Lloyd in third place. Sam, if you were to get this one right, you'd win yourself a second year sphere. So the last question in this round is about weapons, and it is a prop question.
Prop question, prop question.
Don't worry, it's not loaded, everyone. It's not loaded. What was the pirate's nickname for this gun? Was it A, a cat of 4 tails, B, a 4-firer, or C, a duck's foot? Lloyd and Hermione going for C, Sam going for A. The answer is C. It's a duck's foot. And that's because it looks like one. You fired all 4 barrels at once, so you were pretty likely to hit someone. Only when it's loaded, then. So that's a point for Lloyd and Hermione, which means that Hermione and Sam have finished neck and neck again in this round. Sorry, Lloyd, your history again for a moment. It's fingers on buzzers for Hermione and Sam. Your buzzer question. Beginning with the letter C, pirate captain Basil Hood once tried to steal a herd of which animal? Sam.
Cattle.
Cattle is the correct answer, Sam. Help yourself to another year sphere. Obviously, we don't know what's in any of these year spheres yet. We'll find out right at the end of the show. Sam, you are through to play the pirate game. But will it be an all-play or will it be a single-play game? It's an all-play, messy game. So, off down the time sewer with the lot of you. Go on, Sam, lead the way. It's time to play
Pirate treasure.
This game is all about chests and keys. To find the keys, you have to follow the clues. The first person to retrieve the treasure map from inside their colour-coded chest will win the year sphere. But be warned, it may not be as easy as it sounds. In 3, 2, 1... So here we go then with pirate treasure, and I cannot emphasise enough how important it is to read the instructions. Without that, you will be hopelessly lost. If you want to find the loot, best look in some rotten fruit. Time to get yourself all mucky, Swabby's bucket is so yucky. Those are the sort of things that will tell you where your keys are.
And the thing I notice is that Hermione is looking in the right coloured barrel. She's in brown. The barrel has a brown stripe. And Sam is also doing very well. He's the first to find a key. Gunge falling off that key from Hermione. Well, it's a slow start from Lloyd. He's getting nowhere with that coat. He's resorted to just shaking it about, hoping that something's going to fall out of it. But Hermione's in. She's through to the second chest. Now she has to read this one equally as carefully. What's she got? Ah, so she's after the brown Swabby's bucket. Sam are just about to move on to his second clue, and Lloyd is back in the game. He's back in the game. He's found his first key. Now then, let's have a look what Sam got there. He's got an interesting clue there, which he's reading and which we're not seeing. But Hermione, meantime, is into her Swabby's bucket. Oh, that is absolutely revolting. Ah, now, there's Sam's second clue. So, he's after a bird that says pieces of 8. Well, that is a parrot. Everyone knows that that is a parrot. Now, Lloyd has his chest out, and he's after a green Swabby's bucket. There goes Sam. Well, that's not a parrot, Sam. That is a disappointing-looking bag. You're not going to find a parrot key in there. That's the wrong key. Oh, dear, there's the parrot key. Clear as day. And Sam could be working away on that chest for the best part of forever, because he ain't going to get into it. Meanwhile, Lloyd and Hermione really now in a two-way battle for this, because Sam simply isn't going to realise that his key's still around that parrot's neck. Hermione's struggling with her key, and Lloyd is coming with what can only be described as a late run here. He's got his second one open. He's gone into the lead. There's the third box. Now, where are the instructions? He's looking all round him. There they are. If you want to find the loot, best look in some rotten fruit. Well, that's fairly self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory and tasty.
He's got the green barrel. That's a good sign. Is he going to find the key in the rotten fruit? He's found it. This surely must be the end game for Lloyd here. The others are still struggling around, faffing around like amateur safe breakers, like the amateur safe breakers that they actually are. Whereas Lloyd is about to win this game. It's over, and Lloyd holds the treasure map aloft. You're looking at one happy pirate. Wave it about, fella, but mind the parrot.
Yeah.
Lloyd, go and grab yourself a year sphere. 2 spheres each, everybody. Well done. Time for the final round. Over to the Gory grid one last time to find out who we've got.
It's the vile Victorians. Good day.
No quirky quiz in our final round. It's straight to our big all-play game. Everyone, get down that time sewer. Monstrous criminals would steal dead bodies and sell them to surgeons, who'd experiment on them to find out more about how the human body works. It's time to play
Grave robbers.
You Are a Rotten Robber. Your challenge? To steal 3 bodies from the graveyard, get them through the railings, onto the carts, find the key to the cemetery gate, and get them onto the surgeon's table. If you hear this noise, then you must rush back to the cemetery and hide so the policeman doesn't spot you. A second whistle means you can go again. The first person to get all their bodies to the surgeon's table and grab their dodgy money is the winner. 3, 2, 1. So let's rob some graves and then donate the bodies to medical science, of course. And Hermione is the first to show. Look at that, yanking that cadaver through those railings. Sam also very quickly through with his corpse. There's Lloyd. His corpse has got a bit floppy there, but he's through nonetheless.
Dave, when I go, I want to be laid to rest in a rusty baked bean can on a rubbish dump.
That can easily be arranged. Very easily arranged, that is. So Sam first through the gate. Oh, copped a cobweb right in the face there. That looked absolutely revolting. Hermione through as well, thankfully unscathed cobweb-wise. Lloyd is also up and running. He got his cemetery gate open there. Oh, that corpse is alive! It's sitting up! No, it's my mistake. I'm being told it is not alive. It's just how it was left. Well, that is a huge relief because I thought we had a reanimated corpse on our hands there, but I'm being told that is not the case. Thank goodness for that. 2 corpses apiece now for Hermione and Sam. And here comes the policeman. The policeman now has come, so they've got to get back behind those tombstones and they've got to be quiet as mice. Here he comes. He's having a good look. He's on the beat. That's what they call it, on the beat. And he's not the most observant policeman in the world, I can reveal. What he's failed to spot is a corpse. But there's his second whistle, and that means you can go back to where you were in the game, people. This is good. It's very, very close between Sam and Hermione. You get the feeling that maybe, just maybe, Lloyd is not in this anymore, but he's still valiantly wrestling with his corpse through those railings. It's a tremendously plucky effort from all three of them, but this is where the real action is. Sam's got his corpse by the hair, then by the neck. Oh, these are ugly scenes as Hermione weaves in and out of the highly topiary bushes. Delightful, of course, as they always have been, but this is where it's all at. It looks like it's Hermione's. She's got the bag. What's she doing? She's stopped. You've got to get down the other end. Oh, but Sam's realised, and he's through the railings, and he's done it. Sam has won it, and Hermione has herself been robbed, which is strangely appropriate in grave robbing. Welcome back, Sam. Help yourself to that year sphere. Well played. Very good. That's all the year spheres awarded now. Sam with 3, Hermione with 2, Lloyd with 2. Hermione, what happened there?
I forgot to go back into the graveyard.
Oh.
Really annoying.
Oh, very annoying. Sam?
Just went for it.
You went for it and you got it.
Yeah.
You got that year sphere. Right, it's time for that all-important year sphere add-up. And remember, AD dates are added to your total and BC dates are subtracted from it. So, Lloyd, let's start with your first year sphere. 1455 AD, start of the War of the Roses. Oh, 2.5 million BC. Stone Age man started to use tools about then, but that's no consolation whatsoever. Hermione, let's have a look at your first sphere. 264 BC, the first Roman gladiator games, but it's not a disaster. Let's have a look at the second one. 1086 AD. The Doomsday Book was completed that year. That gives you a positive score of 822. Sam, that's what you got to beat. Let's have a look at your first sphere. 1815 AD, the Battle of Waterloo. Oh, no! 1.5 million BC. Stone Age man first used fire then-ish. Let's have a look at the third one anyway. 1042 AD, Edward the Confessor became King of England, but it's too little too late. Today's winner with 822 points is Hermione, who goes home with our star prize. Or more likely, chucks it in the bin on her way out, because it's something that my furry friend has fished out of the time sewers. So what is it today, Ratters?
All the way from a Roman communal toilet, it's your very own sponge-on-a-stick bottom wiper.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Rattus. No, you can't give them that. It'll be covered in...
Don't worry, I made sure it was clean.
That makes it so much more palatable.
Just before I used it.
You dirty little rat.
Congratulations, Hermione!
Yes, well done, Hermione. Congratulations. Don't touch it too much. That's it. Are you happy with that? You strange individual. Well, it just remains for me to say thanks to our champion, Hermione. Thanks also to our gallant runners-up, Lloyd and Sam. And no thanks whatsoever to Rattus.
Don't mention it.
You've been watching Gory Games. Goodbye.
Was that show messy enough for you? Or would you have preferred a little more poo? Have you had your fill of blood, guts and gore? Or have we left you still wanting more? Well, keep watching. We'll be back again with Horrible History's Gory Games. Horrible History's Gory Games.
Abracadabra! Oh, alakazam! Mashanzada! Oh no! CBBC are looking for wannabe wizards to appear on the new series of Help My Supply Teacher is Magic. I've been practicing my magic tricks for weeks, but they don't seem to be going to plan. Or maybe I'm not destined to be a wondrous wizard after all. But if you are a master of magic, then CBBC need you. To find out more information, simply conjure up the CBBC website's Be On A Show page. Voila! Oh, right, so that's my magic word. Right, let's have some fun.
Nelson Mandela, South Africa's first black president, one of the world's most inspirational and best-loved leaders, has died. I'm Nell, and you're watching Newsround. Nelson Mandela died peacefully at his home last night in Johannesburg in South Africa, aged 95. Tributes have been pouring in from around the world.
We've lost one of the most influential, courageous, and profoundly good human beings that any of us will share time with on this earth.
Ricky has been looking back at Mandela's life.
Nelson Mandela was one of the greatest leaders in the world. His life was a remarkable journey from prison to president. When Nelson Mandela was a young man, white and black people in South Africa lived separate lives under a system called apartheid. Under this system, white people, who were a small part of the population, were in charge. They made it illegal for black people to use the same schools, hospitals and even beaches as white people, and conditions in the schools and hospitals for white people were much better. Black people were also denied basic rights like being allowed to vote in elections. Nelson Mandela believed everybody should be treated equally and led protests against apartheid. Sometimes they turned violent, and in 1964 he was sentenced to life in prison. While he was in prison, photos of him were banned, and it was even illegal to quote him in public. People from all over the world campaigned for his release. Finally, in 1990, a brave white leader, President F.W. de Klerk, let him go. He walked to freedom after 27 years in jail and was greeted as a hero. Amazingly, his long time in prison didn't make him bitter, and his message was always one of forgiveness and unity.
We soon grasped the fact that we are not conducting a struggle against individual whites. We are fighting a principle, we are fighting white domination. And in the course of that struggle, we can even form friendships with people from the other side.
Apartheid was abolished in 1991, and 3 years later, South Africa held its first elections in which black people, as well as white, were allowed to vote. Nelson Mandela was elected president and set about trying to bring people of different races together. He became one of the world's most popular leaders.
I love each and every one of you. I would like to put each and every one of you in my pocket and to return with you to South Africa.
Even though Nelson Mandela helped to change South Africa into a fairer place, the country still has lots of problems, including poverty, crime and disease. But he'll be remembered around the world for his message of hope and forgiveness.
Well, there's lots more about Nelson Mandela's extraordinary life on the Newsround website, and we'll bring you the latest this afternoon on Newsround.
What has 202 eyes, 1,054 legs and 1,106 teeth? All new Pet School.
I really want a pet rat.
I'd really like a rabbit.
Have 9 pet-crazy kids got what it takes to care for a pet of their own?
Will our pet heads rise to the challenge, or will they just make a dog's dinner of it all?
I want to at least overcome my fear.
High five.
Yay!
Brand new Pet School starts Monday at 4:30 only on the CBBC channel.
Hang on to your hats, cause this song's a belter. Variety Wind-Up, Scooby-Doo, Daredevil, News Round 2,
Danny's Castle,
Hacker Time,
M.I. High, Mighty Fine,
Blue, Peter, Wolf, Blood, Fierce, Earth, all good. Diddy movies, not enough.
Ministry of Curious Stuff. No way you're gonna take off and miss Junior Bake Off.
Farmer Roy,
Sadie J,
Absolute genius, we all say. We're CBBC and you know it. And whatever you want, yes, we show it all the time. 12 again.
Dumping Ground,
Are there better shows around?
Friday download. Gory games. Other channels feel the shade. Hero Squad, yes, please.
Horrible Histories,
Miss this?
Disgrace.
All over the place.
Marrying Mum and Dad,
I tell you what, these shows ain't bad.
Brilliant, deadly, pole to pole.
And wizards and aliens top it all.
We're CBBC and you know it. And whatever you want, yes, we show it all the time. And check us online.
What a lovely voice, Chris.
Have Happy Friday, everyone. We've got some classic TSO TV coming up next for you and some very exciting news. This afternoon, we're going to be showing you our CBBC Christmas song.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know, me neither. It's on at 4:25, just after News Round. I am so excited. It's a sneak peek.
The Dumping Grounds really got Christmas in hand. They're putting on Alice in Wonderland.
Blue Peter's making cars to keep us festively artistic.
And Wizards vs. Aliens.
It's full of sci-fi magic.
It's Christmas. Keep it CBBC. All your favorite shows.
What's a talking dictionary?
Even if it doesn't snow outside, when we're on your television, it's a fantastic time.
Oh, that looks amazing!
I know, we had such a good laugh making that, didn't we? Hey, what's that, George? You want to see more brilliant sneak peeks of more brilliant stuff?
Why, yes, I do.
Well, you're in luck, because here's a sneak peek of tonight's brand new and brilliant episode of Danny's Castle. Check it out.
Bogmore's got talent.
Right, we're ready to rock and roll, and the doors will open in a few minutes, and we'll have our first act. Is the webcam connected?
Up and running.
What about the voting system?
Meet the votometer. Now, every vote made by the public is registered on here, and by 8 o'clock tonight, we'll know who the winner is.
Nice work, Kate.
Actually, it was Jimmy's idea.
Nice work, Jim. Jimmy, why are you facing that way? The act's going to be performing here.
Check it out. Don't miss